Okay. Hey, you guys have been a fantastic audience. Turn to your neighbor and say, "You are still looking good." Right? You guys look great from here. And I want to encourage you to stay for the next 3 speakers. That's what we have left. And then outside, after our third speaker, you're going to find some interactive activities and some food trucks waiting on you. And there's more fun to come. So we appreciate your hanging in there with us. And now it's my pleasure. We have another senior from Brown County High School, and her name is Aviendha Cox. And she is passionate about helping others find love within themselves and the beautiful world around us. She really is a beautiful young lady. She shares her research in the laws of the universe, along with actionable steps you get to take to see the magic happen. Her talk is titled "Pressing Play on Self-Love, Syncing with the Universe's Rhythm." Please put your hands together and welcome Aviendha Cox.
4 years ago, I was a freshman in high school, and it was the worst year of my life. I rarely slept, I rarely ate, I rarely got dressed for the day, I just stayed in my PJs. I didn't take care of myself. I gave all my love to people who, one, didn't deserve it, and two, who weren't even capable of giving that same love back to me. I thought that everyone else was better than me. I thought that these people deserve so much more than I do because I'm just me. I was fine being a side character in my own movie. And after I had to leave home, not only did I still not care about myself, I stopped caring about others too. I let myself rot in self-pity and hatred. Then, one day, as I'm crying on the floor all alone in this new city, about to make the worst decision of my life, the universe said, "Aviendha, enough. I did not give you the name Aviendha for you to be a nobody. I did not give you the biggest heart so you could hold love for everybody but yourself. I did not put you on this earth and give you so many things to be grateful for you to play the victim and let negativity plague your mind." The universe had had enough, and I decided soon after that I did too. Then I discovered the very thing I want to talk to you all about today. Drumroll, please. And that is love. Now, we've all been taught certain things about love. Maybe it's that you don't feel worthy of love, or that love is something you have to earn, you have to work for it. Maybe you can't have love until you look a certain way, and maybe you cringe every time I say the word love. Whatever your opinion of love is, it's valid, but I want to share with you what I believe to be true about love. I believe that love is not something you earn. Love is natural and a part of all of us. Love is not scarce, it only comes once in a lifetime. Love is abundant and around all of us. We could send love to every single person on this earth and still have a heart full of it. And love does not find you when you look a certain way. Just like every other feeling and emotion, everyone experiences them no matter what you look like. And if you feel unworthy, well, I'm here to prove you very, very, very wrong by a simple statistic. The chances of you being born is 1 in 400 trillion. That number is 4 with 48 zeros to follow. And since that's still really hard to comprehend, at least for me, let's take the likelihood of you winning the lottery, for example. The likelihood of you winning the lottery is 1 in 300 million. Now, the likelihood of you being born is winning that lottery 1.33 million times. Life is the greatest gift of all, and you get the privilege to live it. But most of us aren't truly living. We're definitely not thriving. We are simply surviving. Now, how do we thrive instead of survive in this universe? We follow its laws. When I first learned about the laws of the universe, I thought there was some hippy-dippy theory. I didn't really pay attention to them. But then I said, you know what? I'm growing so much as a person right now. I've heard before that knowledge is power, and trying something new wouldn't hurt. So I let go of what I thought before and started learning about them with an open mind. I started applying them to my life, and I got to see the magic happen. According to Dr. Herbert Harris, there are 12 laws of the universe. I'm going to share with you the first 4, along with actionable steps I encourage you to take. Remember, this is your life, and you get the privilege to do whatever you want to do with it. So I encourage you to let go of what you've been taught before and just listen to me with an open mind. Here we go. The first law is the law of divine oneness, which basically means that everything is connected. You and every person in this room is connected. We all came from one source, which has lots of theories in of itself. But the bottom line is we all have a heart, we all have a brain, and we all have roughly the same anatomy, which are the need for food and water, just like plants and animals do. We are all connected. Connecting back to divine oneness might be the easiest law. Go out in nature, spend time with your family, hug a tree, give your pets extra love and attention, water your plants, do something kind for a stranger, feel that connection to others and to love in every corner of your body and honor it. Then boom, you just connected to the power of the universe by simply stepping outside. It's that easy. The second law is the law of vibration. The book Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King said it best. He said that everything is made up of atoms, and every little atom has a little vibration. The vibration of these atoms makes energy. This energy is constantly in motion, and everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. This one definitely sounds a little hippy-dippy, but just hear me out. Think of a radio. You have to tune into a certain frequency, a certain station, to hear the song you want. If you don't hear that song, you hear a different song. The same goes for manifesting things and experiences into your life. You have to match its vibrational frequency. A good way to understand and be aware of your vibe is through your emotions. This is the Hertz frequency chart, also known as the vibrational scale of consciousness. A study said that most humans fall at 250, which is neutral. But let's be honest, with all the distractions in the world, most of us actually fall from 250 to 100. We experience things like anger and desire more than we experience love and joy. And I'm not saying that feeling anger or desire is a bad thing. Anger is our body's way of communicating with us that a boundary has been crossed. Desire, it produces motivation because it shows us what could be. But just like everything, we need a healthy balance. Our frequency is always going to fluctuate, just like our emotions do, and that's okay. Emotions are literally just energy in motion. It's our intention behind our emotions and how we react that determines our frequency. We could feel anger, but then we could feel love because our bodies actually cause us to physically feel a certain way to protect us. My homework for you is to check in with yourself. You can journal, write it down, or just be aware of it. And when you start feeling an emotion that is lower than 250, I want you to let your body feel it and then say thank you. I know it sounds a little silly, but as humans, we learn best by humanizing other things. So humanize your body. Tell it thank you and take care of it. When you do this, you send a message to yourself, a message that says, I love and care about you. You are worthy of my love and my attention. And when you feel loved and cared for, you are unstoppable. And that is exactly what we need more of in this world. You deserve your own attention. The third law is the law of correspondence. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. When we experience something internally, our subconscious looks and things in our outer world that confirms what we've experienced. Nothing can change without if there's no change within. If you want to live an abundant life, you have to start thinking abundant thoughts. This is where I encourage you to create an alter ego. But to create an alter ego, we first have to understand what an ego is. The definition of an ego, according to Oxford Languages, is a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. Psychoanalysis said that your ego is the part of your mind that travels from your conscious state and unconscious state. It's responsible for reality testing and a sense of personal identity. So, to create an alter ego, change how you view your current reality. Change your mindset, and then your ego will have no choice but to test this new reality. Since your ego is responsible for your identity, then identify with a new one. Write down everything this new you does down to the very outfit they wear. Ask yourself questions like, what are their jobs? What is the number in their bank account? Who are the people they choose to surround themselves with? Write down every little thing because always remember, the universe responds to detail. The fourth law is the law of attraction. This law is exactly how it sounds. It also ties in the first three. In order to understand how we feel about something, we all ask ourselves the same question when meeting someone new: what do we have in common? And that is the first law, the law of divine oneness. And in order to attract something, you have to match its vibration, its energy, like we learned in the second law. When we meet someone new who matches our energy or our vibe, we constantly feel attracted to them. And to attract things and experiences into our life, we first have to resonate and show interest in a thought or idea we have, and then believe it can happen to us. That's the third law, the law of correspondence. For this last law, you simply have to take action. My homework for you is to do something your alter ego would do. My alter ego would go out of our comfort zone and give a big speech in front of a bunch of people I don't know. So go me. I said in the beginning of my speech that everyone has an opinion of love. Maybe it's changed, maybe it's the same, but if you take action and follow the tools I've given you, you will feel more love every day and see it more. You will be part of making this world a better place by being a source for more love worldwide. And following these laws not only make the world a better place, but they also send a message to yourself saying, I am worth my own time and attention. You have so much power. Use it. Plant little love seeds all around you, including deep in your own heart. Guide yourself and those around you back to the very thing that makes up all of us, and that is love. Thank you.